the grind. Yeah, bubble grind.
Now we have a guy that could probably get in there if you...
It's game day. The Edmonton Oilers hit the road once again. Happy Friday, everybody. Welcome to EST Afternoons here on Edmonton Sports Talk. Of course, Edmonton Sports Talk title sponsor is Play Alberta. Visit playalberta.ca/EST to learn more. If you gamble, use your game sense. It's Joaquin, it's Hernan, it's Zack here. Close out the week. We'll be back Monday. Kids officially on summer vacation. Joaquin's got a wicked hat on.
You like it?
Hey, and if you want a beer, why not try the 6 o'clock lager, right?
That's what I want.
It's
beer of the week.
One of the best beers out there. Best selling.
Yeah.
So, still. So make sure you get it. Well, it's always hot, so just get it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Fun show today. 120, Guy Flaming
Nice.
will join us, tee up the draft. Maybe talk about something else as well with our buddy Guy. 140, Zack to the future. You won't want to miss it. And at 220, Aaron Grymes, the Elks defensive coach.
Grimesy
will join us at 220. Coop, if you can send me the link, please. And fun show to close out the week. We got France, Norway right now playing. Eric Holland not starting. He could come in after. Both teams qualified, so you're not seeing a full set of starters, but Mbappe on the pitch.
Mbappe went barring out just a second ago. That's why.
Did he?
Yeah, that's why I was. You thought I never do that. What do you think I was doing?
I just.
You just figured, whatever.
Yeah.
No, he ripped it from the right side, crossbar and out.
Canada on Sunday at 1 o'clock against South Africa. Should we get together at the cabin again? I know there's talks, but nothing has been confirmed.
Really?
We're 1-0 when we go to the cabin.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That's downtown though, right?
Yes, sir.
Do I make that trek?
I mean, it's early enough. You're done by 3.
What time's the game?
1 o'clock. Oh, I just saw it. Yeah.
Look at that, man.
Crossbar.
Boom. Oh, the goalie just got a piece.
Ooh.
Or that's in, dude.
Just touched it with his pinky.
Gave it the finger.
Like always, hit us up on the Nasty Chat, River Korean Box 780-218-9999 and slam that thumbs up. Joaquin, you just made some wings and you made me try the hot ones. They were fantastic. That is good. Restaurant. Those are restaurant wings. Those are probably better than some restaurant wings.
Yeah, it's tough now when I do go for wings, and if they come out and come on, you know.
So like 3 weeks ago, I went to help my cousin do some jobs and stuff on the weekend, and we went to. I don't want to say the establishment because maybe it was a one-off. I got wings, but they came out. They were red in the middle.
No.
Yeah, so I had to send them back. And then I got grossed out and I didn't want them.
Yeah, you don't want them after that.
No, they took care of it. They didn't charge us for it. But for your wings, you have to cook them.
Yeah. Like.
Please.
Yeah, that's. You're out 3 to 6 weeks with a bad wing.
Well, good thing I bit into like a drumstick and I noticed right away. And then I started opening a few others and I was like, okay, these are not fully cooked. I better give these away before I get really sick.
Yeah. Oh, that's too bad, buddy.
Yeah, man.
No,
That's why you get them. I think you get them well done or you get them double fried. People have told me.
You can get them baked too.
I like them fried.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
I mean, the air fryer does I was shocked how well it does it, amazing. Right? So if you have a good convection oven, which basically what an air fryer is, right? But no, I mean, I like breading them and stuff once in a while.
BP's does. You can get them baked too. Yeah. I think they have 3 options. I don't know. Best wings in the city? Well, because you always make your own, though.
I do. You know where's a really good wing? Hearts.
Okay.
It's right by my place. It's part of the Century Group. Go get wings there. You'll never be disappointed. My boy, when he worked in the kitchen there, he made them.
Yeah.
They were unreal. I would go in, when I know he'd working because I knew he was doing wings.
Yeah.
And I go, hey, is Bodie working? And they go, yeah. I go, can I get some wings, please? And then they go back and I go, say, hey, Bodie, someone wants your wings. And I think he knew it was me because he'd throw a few extra in there.
You know what I find interesting too, because there's a lot of wing nights in the city. There's a lot of good, downtown, like the Pine. What I like about the Pine is that they're big.
Yeah, I know.
And they have a lot of sauce options, which is I like. But I've noticed that a lot of like the bougier restaurants make really good wings.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
like I've had them at Earl's, I've had them at Joey's, and they're all good.
They're good?
Yeah, because I like them spicy and they make them very saucy and stuff. So.
Yeah. Well, that's what I tried to make a hot, saucy one. Like it was a delayed heat on that one too.
Yeah. Brewster's is a good spot.
Yeah.
They have their wing nights Tuesdays. And I used to work there as a bartender in my early 20s.
I one of the saddest days I've said this before for a lot of reasons. Well, no, not a lot of reasons, but one was Hooters. Hooters made great wings, man.
They're known for their wings.
Yeah.
I'm going to butcher this one, but Project Dumpling says Ko Du Hu has some great spicy chicken wings.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Vietnamese restaurant.
Yeah, I'd like to go around the city. There's a girl on like Instagram or something. She's trying to find the best sandwich in Edmonton.
Oh.
She goes to all these different places. Oh.
Francia. Dembele 1-0 France over Norway.
Wow.
Coop took out his headphones. That's how annoyed he was with their Winkle.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, sorry, man. Sorry, brah. Vincenzo says Wing Snob. I've had him at Wing Snob. They're good.
I went to the one by my place. I think they had just opened.
Yeah.
Wasn't impressed.
No.
But
give it a second chance.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
There's St. Louis ribs I went to that place too. Again, right when it opened. Was kind of underwhelming.
Maybe they're just learning, right?
Yeah, I know. Maybe but I mean it's a deep fryer, man. And you set the timer.
Set the timer. Just test it before you open.
I mean,
Pedro says I've never been disappointed with BP's wings. I think BP's is one of the best wings too. Don Cherry's had great wings. Old Gil says never been. Was there a Don Cherry's in Edmonton? No.
Yeah, it was on the north side.
Was it really?
Yeah, by that strip mall.
Oh, okay.
You know, it's by, or there was a Leon's in there. It was across the street from the Cineplex, down a little bit.
Nice. Some people enjoyed our goal call, so.
Nice. All right. I like it.
Yeah, but wings are awesome. I'm out like almost every time we go out for dinner or I'm just out meeting up with some friends, I always have to get wings. Like it kind of annoys people in my life.
Really?
They're like, get something else.
Well, I've always loved them. Yeah. And I just hated the whole process of making them. The advancements in an air fryer have made it so, because when I want wings, sometimes you have your favorite place. It's never close to your house.
No.
Right? So, and you know who has a good wing too is Montana's.
Yes.
Montana's has great wings.
I've had them there.
But my son ordered them one time, I think, like skipped them, and they don't travel well.
No, there's certain foods that like at home we won't order because of the travel. Yeah, it just kills your food.
Yeah.
You get it and it's soggy and it's not hot anymore. Like I think skip the dishes is for fast food, stuff like that. Not for like a meal from a restaurant.
No. Because even I've gone to places and brought stuff back for my kids, and it's not the same.
It's not the same. O2s in Mill Woods, I've recently become a fan of their dill pickle wings, Catcher. See, and that's the other thing that's annoying about me. I always get hot.
Oh, do you?
Yeah, I don't like don't get me wrong. I've had salt and pepper, lemon pepper, barbecue. But for me, the hot wing is the best wing.
But what about like a spicy garlic that you know it's going to be hot, but it's...
Sure. Like I like honey hot.
Yeah.
Like a mixture of honey, garlic, and hot sauce. But my wing always has to be some sort of spicy. So, because I know I've been out with friends and it's just like plain. Like what?
Well, if I'll get plain. Some places their hot is like ludicrous.
Yeah.
Right. So you can't really have it on everything. So I will get just normal wings with the hot sauce on the side and then dip them all. Right. So just to be on the safe side.
Yeah. If I just get regular hot wings, I get hot sauce on the side just to add it because sometimes they're not as hot as I'd want them to. We do have another trade, fellas.
Whoa.
The Blackhawks are trading Andre Burakovsky to the Senators for a 2027 6th-round pick. Interesting.
Replaces Brady Tkachuk?
I mean, it's not a bad pickup for the Sens. Let's take a look at this jabroni's profile. 31 years old.
Okay.
Coming off a 33-point season in 75 games. Again, he was on a bad team. His career high is 61 points. He scored over 20 twice in his career, Joaquin.
What's Brady Tkachuk's largest total in a season?
Let me look at the Tkachuk brothers. My cousin calls them the Tkachuks.
Tkachuks?
Yeah, but his most points was 83 points.
Okay. Has he got close to that?
This other jabroni?
No, Brady. Is that like an outlier or what?
Let me take a look. 74 1 year, 67's been the closest.
So that's what I thought. Like Brady's a 65 to 80 kind of.
But it's kind of the intangibles he brings.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
I know. But he's not like his brother.
No.
His brother's a 100-point guy.
Yeah. His brother's probably more skilled.
Yeah.
Burakovsky's 5.5 this year, and then he's a UFA. Low risk.
Perfect.
Yeah, perfect for them. He can play in their second, third line. I highly doubt he'll be on the top line there. Let's hear what else do we have. Max says Daddios has awesome wings. I haven't been there in years.
Daddios, yeah.
They have that jalapeno jello
Yeah.
put on your bread.
First round has some good wings too. I'll give him that.
I mean, it's really tough to screw up a wing.
But I just like them. Like you said, the only thing that I hate is when I get there and sometimes, when they come out, there's like 6 of them and they're small.
Yeah.
I'm like, really, guys?
Okay, so where I had that bad experience a few weeks ago, the other thing I didn't like is I ordered hot, and half of them were covered with hot sauce, half of them were not. It was like, is that how you're serving them, or is your cook just really lazy? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, just cover the damn thing with the sauce.
I mean, usually you cook them, and then they toss them in the sauce.
Yes.
It's not. I mean, I just did it.
Is there any cooked chefs? How long at a restaurant do you fry your wings for that you know they're cooked and you won't have any issues? I'm very intrigued by this.
Well, the oil's at a certain temperature, right?
Yeah.
Whatever that is. And then it's probably in a fryer, I'd say anywhere between 12 and 15 minutes,
12,
probably.
15, yeah.
Yeah.
Are you moving them at all? Or are you just letting them fry?
Well, I don't have a fryer.
Yeah.
But if I do them in oil, like in a pan, I'll flip them.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah. Yeah. If anyone's worked at a restaurant and it's made wings, what's the time that you put the wings in the fryer so you know you're not going to have any issues?
That's my son.
Yeah, ask your son. He's a chef. Right now in the World Cup, France leads Norway 1-0. Senegal also up early in their game against Iraq 1-0. Later, Cabo Verde takes on Saudi Arabia. Uruguay, Spain, which is probably the game of the day. And then we have Egypt, Iran. And to close out the night, it will be New Zealand taking on Belgium. Of course, the Edmonton Elks coming off an impressive win last night, Joaquin. They're 3-0. I love the energy of the coach when he's in the dressing room. I thought the Elks, that game could have been 28, should have been 28-0 in the first half because they got the fumble. Terrell Ford gets it pitched to him. He can't score. And then what was it? The other one, another fumble, and they got 3 points in 2 red zone opportunities. You have to make those count, and there are first and goal opportunities. So the red zone efficiency has to improve for the Elks. Hey, but they're finding ways to win game, and I think that's a positive because the defense is legit, the special teams is legit, and the offense, yeah, you want more, and that's a good thing. They're 3-0, and the offense hasn't been at its best outside of Justin Rankin, who's a beast.
Yeah, you said it. That game should have been, not put away it should have been an insurmountable lead after the first half. I felt Mac had a rough last 5 minutes. 3 crucial drops.
Yeah,
that could have cost them the game. But my wife and daughter were leaving, so my in-laws were over, and so I missed the start, but I caught the last 7 minutes of the first half and kind of rewound and looked at some of the touchdowns and things like that. But I was 17-0. I'm like, holy smokes! And then they come out and score right away. I'm like, okay, here we go. And then then it's 18-17. But that's a mark of a good team, man. They didn't panic. They didn't. They got first downs. They got into scoring position.
They worked the clock.
They worked that was that looked like what Winnipeg's been doing to teams for the past half decade, right?
That was a mature win.
Yeah. And you could see part of me was like, hey, kill him, act like you've been there before, a little bit after the game, but he was jacked after that.
Yeah, it's just...
that's him.
I think with time, he'll tone that down.
Probably.
Right?
Yeah.
There hasn't been a lot of winning for the Edmonton Elks.
Yeah, for him to go 3-0 here, this is exciting. Right?
Yeah, and I'm happy for my boys there, Cheese, Lisa, Beach, Dan. They've had some rough years there, so I'm very happy for those 4.
And you know what this does, man? This makes interest peak. 3-0.
3-0.
Beating Winnipeg in Winnipeg.
What's going on here?
What's happening with this team?
It's great to see. I love it. I think it's absolutely fantastic, and good on them. Now, next week they get BC. We'll see if they can go to 4-0. But, hey, no one's complaining about a 3-0 start. Lots to pick at. Julian Grant had a good game, 84 yards receiving. The defense was outstanding. The first play of the game was a sack by DeBlanco. They had 3 sacks. They forced 4 fumbles. They recovered 3 of them. I know Rankin had the fumble, but it's going to happen. But Rankin, once again, over 100 yards. This guy's an absolute beast. So nothing really to complain about. Some big hits, like Jordan Williams on Brady Oliveira on the ball pops out. And then on the special teams, Vavel late in the game, it looked like he was going to break a good return. And out of nowhere, Cordell Jackson just lays him out. That was outstanding to see. And no rain, so the Elks, we know, can win.
When it's dry?
When it's dry out. And speaking of dry, Rib City Step says dry rib is a superior wing experience. I disagree. We can't be friends anymore, Rib. You're at top of my list. You just fell a few notches.
There's not many dry ribs in Portland, too. So
so no. There's nothing like a saucy wing. Sorry, Joaquin.
I like a dry one, too, though.
And then you dip it into some blue cheese.
Or ranch. The blue cheese.
Blue cheese or ranch?
Blue cheese.
Okay. We'll get Guy's thoughts on that as well. That's all coming up here on EST Afternoons. The NHL Draft today, of course, at 5 o'clock. Those hated Toronto Maple Leafs get the first overall pick. It is expected to be McKenna there. Of course, the afternoon inbox is presented by the River Cree Resort and Casino. Check out their Tap 25 restaurant where the entire menu is 50% off 7 days a week from 2 to 5 p.m. Up next here on EST Afternoons, our good buddy Guy Flaming joins us from the Pipeline Show here on EST Afternoons.
Live World Cup action. Norway trailing France 1-0 in the 19th minute of action. At that same time, Senegal has the only marker on the board in their match against Iraq. And out east, it's the first round in the NHL Draft. That begins just after 5 o'clock. Toronto, San Jose, and Vancouver rounding out the top 3 draft selections. In trade news, Olin Zellweger is now a Sabre, with the Ducks trading the 22-year-old defenseman to Buffalo in exchange for the 45th overall pick tonight. And tomorrow. And forward, Anton Wahlberg. From Ottawa, the Leafs have swapped goaltender Samuel Ersson to the Senators for a 2027 fifth-round pick. The Sens making another move, acquiring Andrei Burakovsky from Chicago for a sixth-round selection. Friday Night Football, the 2-0 Riders play host to the 1-1 Argos. Saskatchewan's AJ Ouellette is doubtful with an ankle injury, while Keyshawn Johnson is available. And at Rogers Center, the Jays Rangers play Game 2 of their series. First pitch at 5:07. Patrick Corbin starting for the home squad, while the Riverhawks, they're also in action at home to the Corvallis Knights. Tune into the game on any of EST's audio streams. First pitch just after 7 o'clock. Guy Flaming up next here on EST Afternoons. I'm Zach Kubish, keeping you up to date.
The Nielsen Show with Lieutenant Eric.
This is not a team that starts hot, whether that's for a game or a season. They get their backs against the wall early, and then they start swinging out of defense, and then they come flying out of nowhere. But how is this first couple months going to go? If they start 2-9-1, how's that room going to look? It's so important for them to get off on the right foot before any of this starts going sideways.
The Nielsen Show with Lieutenant Eric. Weekday mornings 6 to 9. Only on Edmonton Sports Talk. Your clear choice for Edmonton sports.
Kickoff is coming. Are you in? July 9th. Elks, Red Blacks at Play Alberta Field at Commonwealth Stadium. It's Salute to Service presented by YEG Plus. Come early for a pregame flyover and help us celebrate the heroes and first responders who make our communities great. Every catch, every tackle, every touchdown. The best way to experience it is being there when it happens. Edmonton Elks. Our city, our year. Get your tickets now at goelks.com/tickets.
Sentinel Storage presents.
Hi, I'm Alistair Johnston with Canada Soccer. Soccer is the world's game. The stadium is packed. To see it, to feel it, that's when I knew that we were on the right path to becoming a soccer nation.
Sentinel Storage, official storage partner of Canada Soccer.
This summer, River Cree Resort and Casino welcomes reggae royalty for an evening with one of the world's most inspiring entertainers, Ziggy Marley. 9-time Grammy winner, Emmy winner, activist, storyteller, musician, legend. Ziggy Marley, The Bright Side Tour. July 5th at the River Cree Resort and Casino. Get tickets now at rivercreeresort.com.
Somewhere, someone is sitting on a patio that is literally part of the parking lot. They're hot, uncomfortable, and bored. Do not be that person. The Canadian Brewhouse has a rooftop, real turf, misters, fire tables, patio games, big screens, and zero reason to be bored. This summer, your standards are higher than a parking lot, and you know it. The Canadian Brewhouse, Canada's best patios.
Are you kidding me?
We're back here on EST Afternoons, live from the William Huff Studios. Joaquin, Gage, Hernan, Salas, Zack, Kubish. Lots happening in this France game. We went to break. It was 1-0 France. It is now 2-1 France with a corner kick coming up for Norway. Like always, all our guests are brought to you by All Country Towing, Edmonton's most trusted 24/7 roadside rescue team. Fast, safe, and reliable for over 15 years. Whether it's a game day or a snowstorm, we work as hard as your favorite team to get you going. Call 780-986-6088 for all your towing needs. And with that, we bring in our good buddy, Guy Flaming from the Pipeline Show. Guy, where are you right now?
I'm on my school bus.
Oh, that's amazing.
Love it.
Last trip of the year or what? Or of the summer?
Last day of school for the kids out at Nemeo. So we are at the Ukrainian Cultural Village right now.
Oh, nice. Do you do the kids know you're famous?
No. Normally it's a high school that I go to, and they have no clue. I'm not famous. Come on, but no, they don't know I'm the guy from the Pipeline Show on Edmonton Sports Talk. No.
Well, Guy,
we need an Edmonton Sports Talk bus.
Yeah,
I can drive it.
What is it? A Class 3, Guy?
Yeah.
3S.
You have to have an S endorsement to drive school bus.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, I did that. I had my Class 3. It was nerve-wracking, actually. It was stressful, that test.
Did you fail 9 times like YouTube Trev did at his drivers?
I heard about that. No, I did not. That's amazing.
The one thing that was kind of, because I did the class and a lot of it was the written part of it, but the one talking about the air brakes, that was fast. Right. I had no idea how air brakes actually worked, so that was kind of cool. But there was a lot of like semi drivers in there trying to get their class 1. They had to do, you have to do your air brake side of things.
Yeah. I know a guy who drives like the big wheelers, and I've been in his. It's like 24 years.
Yeah,
I'm like, I don't know how you do this, bro. How you do this? But yeah, big day today in the NHL. It is their draft. You are the prospects guy. I mean, we're not going to ask you the obvious. I think we all know that's probably going to be McKenna to Toronto. But in that top 5, Guy, for you, do you see maybe a surprise pick coming? A guy that's maybe not touted, but that you think could slide into that top 5?
I don't. And the reason I say that is because I think the top 9, maybe 10, have all been the same 9 or 10 guys for the last 5 months.
Okay.
In whatever kind of pecking order. So I don't see suddenly like a guy who is in the teens going top 5. I don't think there's like a Beckett Seneca this year where they draft him and his reaction is like, "Holy bleep," you know. I don't see that this year. One guy who maybe gets that consideration is Wyatt Cullen, but I still think he goes like 10, 11, 12, somewhere in there. He played for the National Development Program. There's a little guy from Sweden called Viggo Bjork, who I think will go in that 6, 7, 8 spot, but he's been ranked there for a while. But everybody else is pretty much everybody else in the top 10 will be big defensemen.
Aside from McKenna, Guy, do you see any of these guys possibly stepping into the NHL next year, especially some of the D-men, or is this just going back to their respective clubs for one more year?
Well, to me, I think the only guy who has a chance, it would be Albert Smits. He's a Latvian defender who's playing.
Oh.
Hey! So what happens when your little prop stand is a banter and it fell over. I apologize for that.
That's okay. I thought you crashed the bus there.
Yeah, exactly. No, I wasn't driving. Albert Smits, the big Latvian defender, he was playing professionally in Finland. So the fact that he's playing professionally already, maybe that gives him a bit of a leg up in that regard. He's also big physically. Expect no offense from him at all. If he gets a point, it's a bonus.
Yeah.
But he's a stay-at-home defenseman. Might not cross the red line, but that's okay because you want him to be a defensive defenseman. And he's big and strong and physical. So I could see him potentially, as well as Ivar Stenberg, the Swede who probably goes number 2 after McKenna. He also has been playing professionally in Sweden. So I would say it would be McKenna, Stenberg, and Smits who would be the 3 most likely candidates.
He Flaming from the Pipeline show joining us here on EST Afternoons live from his school bus. Guy, you talk to a lot of these prospects. Like, yeah, you got the beat on all these guys. Is there one name, a sleeper pick we should look out for?
Well, yeah, with the bias of the Oil Kings, there's a few guys who are rated by from the Oil Kings, probably in the mid rounds. Dylan Dean to me is a guy. He's 6'2". He's a forward, mostly on the wing, but did play a little bit at center ice this year. But he's a physical guy. He's just a pain in the ass type of player to play against, and he enjoys that role. Like he singled out a guy like Brad Marchand as somebody who wants to be like, but he's in a 6'2" package. So he's not afraid to get his nose dirty in front or in the corners, and will bang in pucks all the time. And he's big and strong and physical. So I like him a lot, but I think he's a bit under the radar. So if he's available in the 3rd round, which I think he probably will be, I'd be happy to take him there, but he might even be available in the 4th or 5th.
Yeah.
So that would be great value. But there are lots of guys, and I think there's a new wrinkle this year. You guys might remember it. Previously, if a guy is taken out of the CHL, the NHL team would have 2 years to basically make a decision on him. Now it's 4. It's the same as college guys or USHL guys or most of the European guys. So it's a level playing field. So I personally think if you got a choice in the 6th or 7th round for a defenseman or a forward from Saskatoon or the same guy from Sioux Falls or Sioux City, that's an easy choice for me. Like, I'm taking the guy from Major Junior as opposed to a guy from the USHL. So I expect there will be more WHL and CHL players taken this year than ever before. And I think it will be probably the lowest or fewest number of players from the USHL that we've seen taken probably in the last 15 years.
Is this because, Guy, that you see a lot of guys now going the NCAA route after they've kind of completed a few years in Major Junior, and then they can get a little bit more, lack of a better term, seasoning at a lower level and moving up?
Yeah, because the NHL team doesn't have to make a decision on them as quickly.
Yeah.
So, I mean, like a guy like Blake Fiddler, who was with the Oil Kings, drafted last year, he's going to go to Denver this year. Well, suddenly the Seattle Kraken have 2 more years to be patient with him, as opposed to having to sign him right now. So it's an advantage for the NHL teams, and I think stretching out that development is probably good for the players. I don't necessarily think a guy has to go to college hockey to do it. Like Porter Martone, he played 1 year at Michigan State. If he had stayed in the OHL and then joined the Flyers at the end of the season, would there be a big difference? Would he be a massively worse player? Or like did 40 games at Michigan State make Porter Martone a significantly better player? I can't make that argument. We'll never know. But there will be guys who will benefit by playing, I think, up to 19 or even 20 years old in the dub, then go the college route for 2 or 3 years. And that's an advantage for those guys that they didn't have prior to this new rule change that came about from the NCAA. So I think it's you kind of get the best of both worlds now if you're a player.
Sorry. Could you see, Guy, the Western League like increasing the overage rule then and having more 20-year-olds possibly play?
I don't think there's been any talk about increasing the overage rule. They have added a new import player, so you can carry 3 now. No, I haven't heard anybody talking about that. It's a good question, though. I might ask the commissioner about that. I think I'm going to have him on the show in the next couple of weeks, so can throw that at him. But I think in general, most people are expecting the Canadian Hockey League to get a little younger. Where not necessarily with a lot of 16-year-olds, but I think there'll be more 17, 18, 19-year-olds than before, because it's kind of like a vacuum. There'll be some high-end guys leave the CHL to go play college, but there's much more younger talent coming to the CHL. So it's a net gain in terms of number of players for the CHL. They're just not the marquee names yet. There'll be guys who are drafted next year, the year after that. So there's still lots of players. The talent pool hasn't gotten smaller. In fact, it's gotten much bigger for the Canadian Hockey League to draw from. But you are going to lose some of your marquee names that fans will know about because they've already been drafted.
In a lot of mock drafts, Caleb Malhotra, a lot of people have him going to Vancouver. Of course, his dad there is now the head coach. You've been doing this for a while. I don't know how that relationship works. I don't know if the kids like playing for their dads on an NHL pro team or whatever it is. What do you make of that situation, and if Vancouver should go with Malhotra?
I think it's a case-by-case scenario. Like, Keegan Lowe didn't want to be drafted by the Oilers.
Yeah.
Like they made that very clear. It was a decision that they consciously made. He ended up playing. He ended up playing for the Oilers for a year or something too. But didn't want that kind of narrative hanging over the story of, oh, you were only drafted by them because of your dad and all of that stuff. So I could very well see Vancouver not taking him. And that wouldn't be because he's not a good player, but just get rid of that story, that baggage. And that I'm sure that's something that they've talked to both Manny about and Caleb about. And I'm sure that I'm sure they know already what they're going to do, assuming that Malhotra is still there at 3, like everybody expects. Personally, I think they'll go with a defenseman.
Yeah, because it's a good point. Because what if management says, Manny, do you mind? What are your thoughts on if we take your son, right? Because maybe he wants him to do his own path too. So I just always find it interesting. Yeah.
It would just be tough because especially with a team that's rebuilding like that, there'll always be he's out there because dad wants him out there, or
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
but I mean,
weird.
like, Gager, if you were a dance coach and your daughter was on the dance team, would it be because she's so good, which everybody knows she is, or is it because her dad's the coach?
Yeah.
Yeah, she wouldn't want me anywhere near that game. Landon DuPont decides to go to Michigan State, I believe he's committed
Michigan.
to. Michigan.
University of Michigan.
Is this the best idea for him at this point of his career, or would he benefit more from playing, the 72 back in the, or is it 72 or 68?
It's 68 in the WHL.
Yeah.
Listen, he's going to be in the NHL the year after next, right?
Okay.
So you got to weigh it. What's better for development? You make the argument he'll go there, he'll play 40 games, so like 2/3 as many games as he would in the Western Hockey League, but he will have games against older, more physically mature competition. So that's the advantage of the college game. I won't buy the argument now that it's extra time in the gym. Sure, there is, but you're going to get bigger and stronger. I don't buy it because Keaton Verhoff is exactly the same height and weight as he was when he joined North Dakota at the start of the year. And so is Gavin McKenna at Penn State. Neither one of them grew an inch, and neither one of them seems to have put on any muscle, or at least any weight. And McKenna he didn't have an ounce of fat on him when he left Medicine Hat. So if he put on any muscle, it would be noticeable. So that's the one argument I won't buy anymore. But if you tell me it's because they're going to play against bigger and older, more mature competition, and that's good for development, I can't deny that. I am a guy who still likes more games. And whichever choice he made wouldn't be a mistake. It's not going to hold him back. It's not, if he stayed in Everett, it's not like he would suddenly become a worse player. And if he goes to college, it's not going to hurt him either. So for a guy like that, I don't think it really mattered.
So much for that freshman 15.
Yeah, no doubt.
The difference is you're not going to get an NIL playing for the Everett Silvertips.
Right.
Oh, okay. Guy, dry or saucy wing for you?
I prefer a dry rub, but I'm not opposed to having some sauce. But then I need to get the wings well done, so it's not quite as goopy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
it's baked in.
You're a hot sauce kind of guy, I can tell.
No, my wife is.
Oh, okay. Well, what's your flavor?
She's much tougher than I am. I'm more the. I'll go for like a maple bacon or something goofy like that. But in general, like with the dry rubs, I'll get like a salt and pepper. I'm fine with just a salt and pepper wing. But with ranch. Ranch, not blue cheese.
Just like you, Guy.
Guy, blue cheese is amazing. Guy, you're the best. Drive those kids home, and you get home and enjoy the weekend, my friend.
All right, fellas. Talk to you again.
All right, that's Guy Flaming from the Pipeline Show. He joined us here on EST Afternoons. Of course, he joined us on the Old Country Towing Video Hotline. Of course, you can catch his show here weekly on on Edmonton Sports Talk. And I think he takes some time off in July, and then he's back at it in August.
That's when camp.
The best prospect show in
awesome
in the country. Yeah. I stand by it. All right, like always, the afternoon inbox is presented by the River Cree Resort and Casino. Check out Collective Soul as they'll be performing at the venue at the River Cree on July 28th. Doors at 7, shows at 8, tickets starting at $79.99. And Dembele has done it again. He has a hat trick. 3-1. France leads Norway right now. Just another fantastic goal. And then in the other game, it's still Senegal over Iraq 1-0. Red card for Iraq in that game as well. So Dembele showing his worth. He's a hell of a footy player, Joaquin, and he's showing it right now. I have a feeling they're going to take him off for the second half.
Yeah, they probably should.
After a hat trick. So more important games coming for both these teams. Of course, Holland on the bench. He could come in. So if you have him on a parlay or you're upset that he's not on the field, I'm pretty sure he was on the substitute list, so he can come in later in the game as well. And he's an absolute beast. And I get it, like people that go watch this game, but that's a chance you take, right? Like sometimes they won't, if you're qualified, they're going to sit out their stars.
It could have meant something. Like these tickets were bought along. Like they were probably, you were looking forward to watching this game. And it's not like it's not entertaining.
Yeah, no, 100%. But you wanted it to mean more.
Mean something.
Yeah. All right, on the other side of the break, it is Zack to the future. We're going to have some fun with good old Zachariah, like we always do. Portion of this hour brought to you by the Canadian Brewhouse. Afternoons just got a serious upgrade at the CBH. Happy hour runs Monday to Saturday, 2 to 6 p.m. with deals starting at $3.99. Make the smart move and head to the Canadian Brewhouse. Zack to the future. Don't go anywhere.
Live World Cup action. Norway down 3-1 to France. In the 40th minute of play and just before halftime, it's Senegal holding a 1-0 lead on Iraq. Meanwhile, the first round of the NHL Draft begins at 5 o'clock. Toronto, San Jose, and Vancouver in the top 3. In trade news, the Sabres have acquired Owen Zellweger from the Ducks in exchange for a 45th overall draft selection and prospect Anton Wahlberg. Elsewhere, the Maple Leafs have swapped goaltender Samuel Ersson to the Senators for a 5th-round pick in 2027. The Senators making another deal, acquiring Andrei Burakovsky from Chicago for a 6th-round pick. Friday night football, CFL action, the 2-0 Riders play host to the 1-1 Argos. Saskatchewan's AJ Ouellette is doubtful with an ankle injury, while Keyshawn Johnson is available for the game. And at Rogers Center, the Jays Rangers play game 2 of their series. First pitch just after 5. Patrick Corbin on the bump for the home squad. And the Riverhawks are also in action from Remax Field, playing the Corvallis Knights. Tune into the game on any of EST's audio streams with first pitch just after 7. Stay tuned. Zack to the future up next here on EST Afternoons. I'm Zachary Kubish, keeping you up to date.
The EST Hangout.
And Big Dave says, I'm so unathletic that I played hobby disc golf and still shot a 120. And this one, I can't wait for hobby bowling, where you just run down the lane and kick over the pins.
There you go. See, that would be fun. Can you imagine if you told your kid, hey, we're going bowling today, but you're the ball?
The EST Hangout, presented by Sentinel Storage. Weekday mornings 9 to 11, only on Edmonton Sports Talk. Your clear choice for Edmonton sports.
When you bet with Play Alberta, you give back to Alberta. That's because it's the only app in the province that puts all revenue directly back into supporting programs and services that Albertans rely on every day. So next time you place a wager on your favorite team, know that you're also making a difference across the province through Alberta's General Revenue Fund. Visit playalberta.ca/EST to learn more. That's playalberta.ca/EST. Must be 18 plus. If you gamble, use your game sense.
At Firehouse Subs, our subs are freshly toasted, stacked high, and crafted to satisfy. Each sub is piled high with premium meats, melty cheese, and toasted to perfection. Firehouse Subs brings bold flavor to every bite, all served on a freshly toasted roll. But we're not just feeding Edmonton, we're fueling it. Dig into the brisket hat trick, piled with slow-smoked brisket and melty cheese. Or go to the Firehouse Subs fan favorite, the Hook and Ladder. Made to order with smoked turkey, honey ham, and Monterey Jack cheese on a perfectly toasted roll. With 15 Firehouse Sub locations across Edmonton and the greater area, it's easy to grab a hot and hearty sub close to home. Firehouse Subs. Hot, hearty, made to satisfy.
Time for a new career in 2026? Or maybe your kid is still pondering their path. Good news! Weiss Johnson is hiring. It's Dennis, and not only are we hiring for heating and air conditioning, we're also looking for experienced plumbers and gas fitters. With the growth in residential development, there's no shortage of opportunities at Weiss Johnson. Choose your path with us. Learn from one of the industry leaders, and we will grow together. Receive great benefits and school reimbursement as well. Visit weiss-johnson.com today.
Looking for quality building materials and friendly advice? Visit us at Windsor Plywood Leduc, family owned and locally run since 1993. From interior materials for doors, flooring, baseboards, and all the finishing touches to all you need for your outdoor projects like cedar lumber for decks and fences, plus all the plywood you'd need. Our full-time on-staff carpenter can help with anything odd-sized or custom, and from domestic hardwoods to exotic selections, we've got you covered. And if we don't have it, we'll track it down for you. Windsor Plywood Leduc, we're the experts you need to know.
I've got something under my skin, and it won't go away. It's my original sin, the poison that I crave.
sweet voice of Raimai. Well, and the Wolf. Welcome back to EST Afternoons. Joaquin, Hernan, and Zack Kubish with you at 3 o'clock. It's Reed Wilkins, Jay Mill. They'll have Cordell Jackson from the Edmonton Elks. And Aaron Grymes still to come. And the second hour here, the Screw Let's Do It Parlay, Noticias, all that fun stuff. So don't go anywhere on this Friday. The day's okay. Windy as hell, but at least there's sun. So we'll take it. And if you're at watching the World Cup 3-1, France leads Norway. We're just about to hit the 45th minute. So we'll see if Holland comes in this game. Let's try to tie it up, Joaquin. But let's get to Zack to the Future. Brought to you by no one. Hit it, Coop.
Just as I predicted, time traveling is just too dangerous. 1.21 gigawatts.
We're going to play real or fake movie quotes. All right, Joaquin?
All right.
We got to do a good job of actually performing too. So you can play along on the River Korean Bucks, 780-218-9999. Nasty chance, slam that thumbs up. Of course, Coob has a lifeline where you could use it. It's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14 movie quotes. He's got to guess real or fake. If he hits it on real, he'll get bonus points if he selects the movie. Are we ready?
I guess so. Yes. No, we are.
Gager, please kick it off.
You ready, Coop?
Yeah.
Get busy living or get busy dying.
Real or fake?
Fake.
Final answer?
Final answer. What?
That was real. That was Andy Dufresne from the prison yard talking to Morgan Freeman.
Oh, Shawshank Redemption.
Hey!
Right? Do I get points?
You get a 0.5 if I can.
Come on.
Sure, why not?
Okay. But
He's not feeling well.
Oh, okay. So
yeah, come on.
But that's
I'm sick of it.
That's when Andy decides he's
It's the
had
night
enough.
before he leaves. And that's where Red is all upset.
Yeah.
He goes,
And
"What's
he's
that?"
like, he's
Because he
gonna
didn't
kill
see
himself.
him. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because he asked for rope.
Yeah.
Yeah.
TMI guys, you guys are spoiling the movie. Come on. It only came
you
out
should watch
33
that.
years
That's a
ago.
good movie.
Oh, I love that
Stephen
movie.
King.
I've seen it.
Oh, you've seen it.
Well, you let us down.
Well,
no, it's okay.
I bring you up. I don't let you down.
The next one. Luck is just preparation wearing a smile.
Sounds like something could be Wolf of Wall Street, but that's too nice. That's too PG for it to be Wolf of Wall Street. Though my gut tells me it's real, so I'm going to go real. Final answer.
Fake.
Oh. That's bad.
Next one.
A man is measured by the promises he keeps.
What? These all sound fake.
Is measured by the promises he keeps.
The way you deliver it tells me it's real. I'm gonna say the movie first. Well, I do think that it's real. It's gonna be something, I don't know. Lord of the Rings or like I don't know. It's real. I don't know what movie it is. What?
Fake.
I'm just a great actor, too.
You are a great actor. I mean, you were in a movie, right?
I was.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Dang it.
And I did some work at CBC for young kids on the morning shows at times.
Oh.
Here's your next one. Carpe diem. Seize the day, boys.
That's fake. Final answer.
It's real.
What movie is that?
Dead Poets Society.
With Robin Williams.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh, I love that movie too. These are not notable quotes, guys.
So right now you got 0.5 out of 4.
None of these quotes. I'd be surprised if anybody knows these quotes.
No
These
one
are
knows.
From Dead Poet Society. I mean, I probably can't name a single quote. I remember the scenes, but there's no
Captain,
notable.
my captain.
Yeah, oh, Captain, my captain. That's the only one.
Okay.
Yeah.
See, you
Yeah.
get it.
There we go. Yeah, well, kind of. When you guys pick like the tertiary quote in the movie, it's kind of hard to guess.
That's not
Caster
the next one.
got it.
Yeah, see?
Oh, yeah, Caster's much smarter than I guess.
Okay, go ahead.
Keep your friends close.
And your
Put
enemies,
your enemies
closer.
closer.
That's Scarface. Right? Real. Real! That one's real! I got it! What
0.5.
movie?
You got the movie wrong. It's The
movie?
Godfather 2.
Oh, I haven't seen the second part. I know that quote, though. It's a mobster movie. I'm like, can I get like 0.25 for that? It's a mobster movie.
Okay, here's
gangsters. Come on.
Here's your sixth one. The past only wins if you let it.
That sounds like some Will Ferrell movie. I'm just throwing this out. That's real.
Is that his brother?
Wolf. Yeah, Will Ferrell. Final answer. That one is real.
Fake.
Jiminy Cricket. Oh my goodness.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna crash out here, boys.
I drink your milkshake.
Oh, classic.
Classic. That one's fake. So classic that it's fake. Final answer.
This is Reed Wilkins' favorite movie.
What's his favorite
There will
movie?
be blood.
Oh, There Will Be
It's
Blood.
a tough
yeah.
one. It's
That's a tough
one.
That's a tough. You guys are picking like movies that. Well,
No, that's a tough
some
movie
of
to
them
watch
people
too.
have-
It's,
yeah.
it's long and just drags.
There might
forever.
be tears at the end of this. Not blood. I might be crying.
What's the tally at here? What's he got?
He's got
2
1
for
out of
8.
7.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
It's
All right.
going to be 2 for 8 here.
It's going to get easier, though.
Yeah.
Well,
here we go.
Okay, here's your next one. Greatness never asks for permission.
it's probably some football movie I've never seen. True. Final answer. Jeez. And you're going back and forth. Real, fake, real, fake. Real. What's
Well,
real
I don't
anymore?
know.
I look at myself in the
Okay.
mirror. I don't even know if I exist.
You're going to get
Oh,
this one.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I'm having an old friend for dinner.
That one's Silence of the Lambs. True. Real.
Yay! Got it. 2 points.
Probably the delivery more than anything.
Yeah, I'm having an old friend for dinner. Yeah, that's at the end of the movie.
Have you ever watched The Hannibal with Mads Madsen?
No.
Mads Madsen. That is one of the best TV series ever.
Is it?
Okay.
Oh my gosh, yeah. Because have you watched all the Silence of the Lambs movies? Or
I think
read
I
the
have,
books?
yes.
If you can go get that series and watch it, it's dark and pretty but it's awesome.
Nice.
Nice.
Your next one.
I'm winning.
Some victories cost more than defeat.
Gosh. I don't even want to use a lifeline. There's no point here. I'm just clawing up. This is like wasn't even the Elks yesterday. I feel like the Bombers, but there's no comeback here. That's a fake quote. Final answer. Just give me the buzzer.
Did you say fake?
Yeah. There we go.
He's
Okay,
on a
okay.
roll.
Yeah.
Joaquin.
Okay, I got to get in
Multiple.
Have to get into character.
2 in a row, guys. It's multi.
Fortune always remembers the brave.
I don't know.
I can't get to that
That was
place
good.
anymore.
That was
so
good.
you're gonna have to go with just one take
Can
on that.
Can you do it again? Sorry, I'm in the
I can only
director's
go to that
chair.
place.
Yeah.
Let's go,
A little
Coop.
bit.
That one's real. Final answer. What? Like, so are any of these
Give me
fake?
the Oscar now.
Are
Yeah,
they?
well, we're acting them out. Because then if
Well-
we didn't act them out, then you would know which ones are real and which ones are fake. That's the whole point.
Would I though? Would I?
Yes.
I didn't know the real ones when you guys acted them out. So what's the difference? What is the difference? Well, are these fake quotes like from anything real that have just been adjusted
No.
or just completely made up, fabricated? Okay, this is a.
So you
fun
got
one.
to try to just
Yeah.
think of, have I heard this before?
Yes, just think of that.
That's what I'm trying.
Okay, 3 left. They may take our lives, but they will never take our freedom.
That one's real. I don't know what movie. Sparta or something? I don't know. That one's real.
Real or fake?
Real.
Okay.
What
movie?
I have no clue.
Oh, come on.
That was a
classic.
Braveheart.
Hey, all right.
Actually,
Yeah.
Are we giving it to him?
Yeah, I give it to him.
Yeah,
I didn't say it.
in high school photography class near the end of the year, probably at the same time, like 6 or 7 years ago, my teacher was like, "You've ever seen that movie Braveheart?" I'm like, "Nope." So during the class, he's like, "You're not doing any work. You're gonna watch it." I only watched like a quarter of the movie though, because it's like 4 hours long.
Oh, yeah.
but that's all I've seen in Braveheart.
You know,
There we
I've
go.
always wanted to know what a Chilean Scotsman would sound like. Thank you for that.
No,
Hernan.
you're welcome.
That's amazing.
2 left. Go ahead.
Okay. I'll have what she's having.
Real. Final answer. Don't know the movie.
Hey, when Harry met Sally.
Whoa.
Never
I haven't
watched
seen
that
one.
but I've seen that
Never
scene
seen that
probably a billion times.
Yes.
You've seen that scene? You saw that scene?
Oh, yeah.
It's one of the most famous movie scenes of all time.
Yeah, she has a fake orgasm in the diner, and then because they're having an argument, you could tell if a girl was having an orgasm. And what's her Meg Ryan?
Meg Ryan
has a fake orgasm and then the next table over, a woman goes, "I'll have what she's having." It's really funny.
Yeah, and we'll do the last one together. Okay.
Okay.
We already talked about it. In 3, 2, 1.
Show me the money!
That one's fake. Final answer.
Jesus, cool.
My God.
What movie is that?
Jerry Maguire.
Never seen it. I've never watched it. Never will. I don't like Tom Cruise.
You don't like Tom Cruise? How come you don't like Tom Cruise?
He's just a weird guy.
Oh, he's weird, but he makes a good movie. You gotta get past the weirdness.
No, I've seen Rain Man, right? He's in that one. I think.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, see, this is embarrassing.
That's good.
What, Jeremy?
7.5.
Show me the money. I thought that was like Price is Right or something. I thought that was from a game show. I thought you guys were trying to dupe me with a game show reference. Well,
you overthink it too much, Coop.
I'm not thinking at all right now, Hernan.
Fake,
I'm just going with my gut.
That's Power 92 from Express. Chris G says, "What is wrong with Coob?" We don't know. We're still trying to figure that out.
No, nothing's
These young
wrong
guys
with
don't
me.
watch movies though.
No, they don't, man.
No, we watch better movies.
Like what?
Like Star Wars? I don't know.
Oh my God.
There's other movies.
All right.
I don't know.
All right.
Hey,
I don't know.
Bad Andy says he was the head chef at Joey's Earl's for 13 years from raw, 9 minutes and 350 degrees fryer. So there you have it. So why not just leave it 10 to be extra safe, right?
My son said he couldn't remember at Hearts, but he's like with the bake, they're kind of pre-done, and then 6 to 8 minutes reheat.
Oh, okay. So anywhere from 8 to 10.
Yeah. Well, to keep the...
Yeah, because if you baked it,
well, they're usually an appetizer too,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
They're never really a meal, so you want those out quick.
So, Coob, you failed.
It was the same with risotto. I didn't even know that, like that they have that half going.
Yeah.
But yeah, it takes a long time.
That was tough, though, Coob. So we made it kind of hard, so...
That's all right, though.
It didn't seem that difficult.
Life's hard.
Life's hard. And that's why we're preparing you for life. You can't always win.
Yeah.
Okay?
No, and I won't always know things.
Can I ask you a football question?
Of course you
Does
can.
the Golden Boot all go to the person just with the most goals at
Yes.
the World Cup?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Do they actually get a boot?
Yeah, it's like a boot trophy.
What's it a boot?
It's like a cleat.
How about that, eh?
I just got your...
What's that a boot?
What's a boot?
That's beautiful.
Just got that?
Yes, I did. This one says, "Hey, I still watch movies." This one says, "I don't watch movies, and I did better than Coob."
Yeah, there's certain quotes
It
though
was
that
probably
don't stand out.
the delivery of what I should have done my whole life.
You're a great actor.
I am a good actor.
Yeah,
I can really get into the roles, though.
Yeah.
Right?
You should star in the first EST film that we do. Like, I mean, we've done short skits.
I'm
but
always good in those.
full films. Yeah,
A lot of-
you have.
A lot of people are not impressed
with.
with you right now, Coob.
Nothing to be unimpressed.
So I
about.
tried this on the great Reed Wilkins.
Yeah.
Aced it.
Well, yeah, that's Reed Wilkins, though. If you compare me to Reed that's apples to oranges.
But you can be like Reed Wilkins.
That's like comparing the 2025 Elks to the 2026 Elks. It's just
You
not the
can
same.
be Reed Wilkins, Coob.
I can't.
You can.
I'm Zach Kubish. I'm not Reed
How pumped are
Wilkins.
you about
Okay.
these Elks?
Oh man.
I mean, you're wearing the shirt today.
Yeah. I was a little sick yesterday. I feel much better today. I don't know what happened to me yesterday.
Yeah, maybe you
Just
gave me my sickness.
old man feeling off.
You can't say that to me.
You're just
You can
nervous.
say it to the young people because I'm way older than you.
Yeah, but you're a beast. You eat well.
Have you seen his calves?
You drink less.
I do drink less. I smoke a lot less.
You smoke less.
Well,
I
not
go to
at all.
bed at a reasonable
You go to
hour.
bed earlier than I do. I run 4 times a week. Yeah, so
I couldn't run. I got to go get, I forget what it was. It was like, there's this drug for your joints that I got to go get injected into my knees.
really.
Well, they just, they shouldn't sound like potato chips going upstairs.
Oh, that's how mine sound too. Anytime I my knees bend, all you hear is cracks.
Well, you guys are telling me that's not normal?
No, it's not.
Well,
it sounds like crunching. So I gotta, and if I do, I can't play hockey anymore, which sucks, man, because they just blow up.
Yeah.
Oh well, it's not like anyone's missing anything from me playing hockey.
Hey, you're great at the event, the Oilers.
I was. What did I finish with? Like 7 points?
You're great.
I was good.
No, at the skills competition, bro.
Oh, at the skills, right. Yeah, I did that. What an idiot. I can't believe I did that. You know, let's go to break. I got a story for when we get back.
Okay. Noticias on the other side of the break. We also have Aaron Grymes, Elks defensive backs coach. Screw it, let's do a parlay. And we want to hear from you. River Korean Box 780-218-9999. The Nasty Chat. And of course, slam that thumbs up for us. We're back after a quick break.
The Reed Wilkins Show with Jay Milne.
All of the coaches who have been here before have said, all right, break glass in case of emergency. Really, that's the first way in which we're going to evaluate Babcock is does he say, no, other guys are going to get us back into the game? How is he going to handle the nights in which the Oilers aren't playing well? When they're flying and it's 5-2, well, of course their ice time's going to come down.
The Reed Wilkins Show with Jay Milne, weekday afternoon 3 to 6, only on Edmonton Sports Talk, your clear choice for Edmonton sports.
Kickoff is coming. Are you in? July 9th. Elks, Red Blacks at Play Alberta Field at Commonwealth Stadium. It's Salute to Service presented by YEG Plus. Come early for a pregame flyover and help us celebrate the heroes and first responders who make our communities great. Every catch, every tackle, every touchdown. The best way to experience it is being there when it happens. Edmonton Elks. Our city, our year. Get your tickets now at goelks.com/tickets.
You've heard the name, but what does it mean? For over 66 years, William Huff Advertising has supplied signage from screen printing to digital to LED with design, production, and install in-house. It's a one-stop shop for all your signage needs. Edmonton owned and operated, William Huff has been trusted by the biggest companies and teams in the City of Champions and many others across the country to do the job. If you're looking for a way to get the word out about your company or event, they are the answer. Go to www.williamhuff.com. Their results speak for themselves.
This summer, River Cree Resort and Casino welcomes reggae royalty for an evening with one of the world's most inspiring entertainers, Ziggy Marley. 9-time Grammy winner, Emmy winner, activist, storyteller, musician, legend. Ziggy Marley, The Bright Side Tour. July 5th at the River Cree Resort and Casino. Get tickets now at rivercreeresort.com.
Looking for a delicious meal without the hassle? Head to Pasta Pantry in Sherwood Park, your home of the game day meal. From handcrafted fresh pasta with rich homemade sauces to ready-to-heat family meals, Pasta Pantry brings authentic Italian flavor straight to your table. For over 30 years, Pasta Pantry has served hot, delicious comfort food made right in our kitchen. We do it fast so you can slow down. Visit Pasta Pantry in Sherwood Park today and taste the difference fresh makes. Pasta Pantry, real food, real fast, real good.
The Canadian Brewhouse has a happy hour for any scenario. Had a good day? It's time for happy hour. Bad day? Oof, happy hour. Boss said great job? Happy hour. Boss said let's circle back? Ugh, definitely happy hour. Got a promotion? Happy hour. Spilled coffee on your shirt 5 minutes after getting dressed? Ugh, happy hour. So whether you're celebrating or recovering, our happy hour starts at just $3.99. The Canadian Brewhouse. Your day just got happier.
Two games at halftime in the World Cup. France up 3-1 over Norway, while Senegal leads Iraq 1-0. Meanwhile, the first round of the NHL Draft begins at 5. Toronto, San Jose, and Vancouver round out the top 3 draft selections. In NHL trade news, the Sabres have acquired Owen Zellweger from the Ducks in exchange for the 45th overall pick and prospect Anton Wahlberg. Elsewhere, the Maple Leafs have swapped goaltender Samuel Ersson to the Senators for a 5th round draft selection in 2027. Sens also making another deal acquiring Chicago's Andre Burakovsky for a 6th round pick. Friday Night Football, the 2-0 Riders play the 1-1 Argos. Saskatchewan's AJ Ouellette is doubtful with an ankle injury, while Keyshawn Johnson is available for the Riders. And from Rogers Center, it's the Jays Rangers playing Game 2 of their series. First pitch at 5:07. Patrick Corbin starting for the home squad. Riverhawks are also in action at home from Remax Field against the Corvallis Knights. Tune into the game on any of EST's audio streams with first pitch just after 7 o'clock. I'm Zachary Kubich. That was your sports update. Hour 2 EST afternoon starts right now.
We're back here on EST Afternoons on this Friday here in the city of Edmonton. It's Joaquin Gage, Hernan Salas, and Zack Kubich with you at 3 o'clock. It is the Reed Wilkins Show with Jay Milne. They'll close out the weekend as they'll take you right up until 6. What are you doing this weekend? Well, the weather's not supposed to be the best here, so hopefully it turns. Hopefully we do get some sun and not a lot of rain and clouds and all that stuff. But lots of sports going on. We got F1 this week from Austria.
It's interesting, man.
Yeah.
It's interesting. I was watching FP1 this morning.
Kimi won, right?
The first one?
Yeah.
I think so. Yeah. He looked good, but it is so hot in Austria right now. Like Tim Hraney said it's like 32 in his hotel room right now.
Wow. No AC, eh?
No AC in Austria. And the cars aren't liking the heat. So I do not think we'll see a lot of DNFs this weekend, which is interesting with your selections for our pool, right? Because Lando's car, he can't get out there. It's falling apart.
So it's pretty much just a crapshoot this week.
Oh gosh, yeah. It still looks like Mercedes it looks good. But then again, they had some issues like Kimi couldn't finish the race last week. So it's reliability, I think, is the biggest issue here. So I think someone will win this race that you don't think.
Okay, that's good to know. Check your fantasy leagues. I think they have to be in by tonight, or you have to get up super early tomorrow.
Yeah.
So do it tonight.
Well, I'll look.
And don't overthink it, because like Gager said, there might be a lot of DNFs in this. Let's get to noticias for the Edmonton Elks. It doesn't start on game day. It starts before kickoff. Get your single game tickets today and be there for every hit, catch, and touchdown. Lock in your seats now at goelks.com/tickets. 3-0, baby. All right, CFL action tonight. Toronto at Sask. Our boy Dustin Nielsen calling that one on Saturday. It's a big game. Both teams 0-2, Calgary and BC. And then Ottawa takes on Montreal to close out week 4 on Sunday. How about this, Joaquin? Jason Robertson declined an 8-year, $15 million offer from the Kraken in a sign-in trade.
What's going on?
He doesn't want to play in Seattle. He probably doesn't like where the team is, the roster construction. I think this is a good sign for him because he's not just taking the money. He wants to go somewhere where he knows he can win. And I don't think he thinks...
Why does Dallas not... Well, what did Dallas offer him?
Yeah, I don't know what Dallas is up. That's a good point. So yeah, stay in Dallas, man.
This is what I don't get, right? Like, he turned down something from Dallas. Like, Dallas offered him, what, I think it was 11 over...
Maybe it was 13.
Was it? I mean, what do we do? What are we doing here?
I did.
He's got. What's he buying? And where's he shop? Like, maybe hit the no frills once in a while.
Yeah.
Then you'll be fine. but it doesn't make any sense to me. Or is he looking at Kaprizov? And I mean, he's a really good player.
He is.
Robertson's an awesome player. He's a natural, gifted goal scorer. Does one of the hardest things to do in the NHL. But I'll say this: he is not a guy that you build your team around. You can't do that. He is a complimentary top 6 forward that plays on your first power play.
I agree.
So, and look, he looks at himself a different way. He's got boatloads of confidence. Good for him. You have to have that. But man, that team is on the cusp of winning. They're so close. You know, they've hit injuries, I think, over the last 3 years in the playoffs, each year.
Yeah.
And I really don't. And now you got Rantanen. You've Rupe Hintz is one of the most underrated top forwards in the league.
And you can add.
Yeah. You've got a number 1 goaltending. It's good. It's not elite. I'll say that. But you've got a good goaltender. You've got great D. You've got a Norris caliber defenseman. You've got Harley, I think, is a great defenseman.
Is he better than Rantanen?
No.
Exactly. He's a goal scorer. And believe me, Gage, you played in the league. Goal scoring is the hardest thing to do.
Yeah.
So I'm not taking anything away from him. But like you said, he's not a guy you're going to build your team around.
No.
He's not. But I still got to give him some props because he could have just said, I'll take 15 mil for 8 years and go to Seattle. But he's looking at it like, I don't know if I want to play on that team. Which is fair. Caster says Robertson has great stats, but he's never won anything. No individual awards in his NHL career. Never in discussion for the Hart.
But watch him when he played against the Oilers in the previous playoff series. Like he was a game changer.
Yeah.
Right? He scored some big goals at a crucial time. Yeah, did they get over the hump? No, but it's I don't know. Does he want to stay in Dallas for tons of money?
Is it kind of sour now between his agent and him and the Dallas Stars?
Gosh, yeah. I would say now, right?
Yes.
For sure.
Well, is he at the point though where you want to just take less term currently? Because if it's also an 8-year contract that Dallas has offered, right? You're looking at $15 million though. It's quite substantial. And taxes in different states and things like that. Like if you're in Dallas, Texas, the tax there is a lot less than it would be out west.
But it's the same in Seattle too.
For the tax?
Yeah. There's no sales tax in the state of Washington. I find it interesting because what did they do? They were trading his rights to negotiate, right? Mm-hmm. So they were looking at something to do, but he turned everything down.
Yeah, I don't know what Jason Robertson wants right now. It's very, very interesting.
Because didn't the Blackhawks too? I'm trying to find. I thought. Yeah. Anyway.
Interesting.
Very.
Very, very interesting. We do have Riverhawks tickets to give away as well. It's a 4-pack of tickets. If you want them, then play the trivia game. If you're going to text back and be like, oh, I can't go, or I had to give them to someone else, don't participate, okay? You can still listen and watch. Don't go anywhere. 4-pack of Riverhawks tickets. Very simple. Just text the River Cree inbox 780-218-9999, which is presented by the River Cree Resort and Casino. Check out their Tap 25 restaurant where you can enjoy their prime rib special for just $21.99. It's available 7 days a week from 11:30 a.m. to 11 p.m. Not available on show nights. Very simple question today. Which team in the MLB most recently fired their manager? Okay, just send me the team name and we'll select all the correct answers and one of you will win a 4-pack of tickets to the Riverhawks game. Which MLB team most recently fired their manager. As we roll along here on EST afternoons. And let's see here. Like I said, we have F1 this weekend. You got tons of racing. You got the World Cup ongoing. You got the CFL games up until Sunday. You got the NHL Draft that will start today, conclude tomorrow. Will the Oilers get in? I'll ask you this. I asked Reed on Oilstream. You think Darnell Nurse is gone by Monday morning?
Yeah, I think it gets done before Wednesday for sure.
Yeah, that's what I said. I think the Oilers want to know what they have going into free agency, so they're going to do everything in their power to try to move on this as quickly as possible. And we'll see what the return is. We'll see how much cap space they can get from that 9.25. It's all quiet on the Nurse front right now. Not much reporting from the top insiders on Darnell Nurse. Just that there's discussions, but that's obvious. And like always, we're coming to you live from the William Huff studio. Since 1952, William Huff has provided industry-leading advertising solutions for thousands of valued clients. Their unparalleled customer service combined with decades of industry expertise and a desire to make every job the very best it can be is what they call the William Huff advantage. Visit their website at williamhuff.com or give them a shout, 780-454-4536. It's Walk, it's Hernan, it's Zack, and coming up next, Edmonton Elks defensive backs coach Aaron Grymes joins us to talk about his team's 3-0 start. Let's go, baby. The green and gold are back. We'll be back after a quick break, but first up, Coop Sports Update.
Two matches live at the World Cup. Norway trailing France 3-1 early in the second half, and in the 49th minute of play, Iraq is down 1-0 to Senegal. Meanwhile, the first round of the NHL Draft begins at 5 o'clock tonight. Toronto, San Jose, and Vancouver all in the top three. In trade news, the Sabres, they've acquired Owen Zellweger from the Ducks in exchange for the 45th overall pick and prospect Anton Wahlberg. Elsewhere, the Maple Leafs have swapped goaltender Samuel Ersson to the Senators for a fifth-round pick in 2027. The Senators also making another deal, acquiring Andrei Burakovsky from Chicago for a sixth-round pick. Friday Night Football, the 2-0 Riders play host to the 1-1 Argos. Saskatchewan's AJ Ouellette is doubtful with an ankle injury, while Keyshawn Johnson is available for the game. At Rogers Center, the Jays-Rangers play Game 2 of their series. First pitch at 5:07. Patrick Corbin starting for the home squad. And the Riverhawks, they're also in action at home to the Corvallis Knights. Tune into the game on any of EST's audio streams with the first pitch just after 7 o'clock. We talk some Edmonton Elks up next here on EST Afternoons. I'm Zachary Kubish, keeping you up to date.
You're getting the same great pizzas, pastas, and salads you love, just bigger and built for a crowd. Perfect for teams, offices, or parties, Royal Pizza's catering brings real value around $10 per person. Delicious, high quality, and easy. If you like their pastas, you'll love their catering pastas even more. Visit royalpizza.ca or contact your local store for exact pricing and details.
So come on home, Royal Pizza, still making it great.
Looking for flooring? Paramount Flooring has it all. Sales, service, and expert installation with options for every style and budget. Open 7 days a week. We've got you covered. Quick delivery and in-stock deals. Plus, EST listeners get 10% off. Visit ParamountFlooring.ca today.
This summer, River Cree Resort and Casino welcomes reggae royalty for an evening with one of the world's most inspiring entertainers, Ziggy Marley. 9-time Grammy winner, Emmy winner, activist, storyteller, musician, legend. Ziggy Marley, The Bright Side Tour. July 5th at the River Cree Resort and Casino. Get tickets now at rivercreeresort.com.
When you bet with Play Alberta, you give back to Alberta. That's because it's the only app in the province that puts all revenue directly back into supporting programs and services that Albertans rely on every day. So next time you place a wager on your favorite team, know that you're also making a difference across the province through Alberta's General Revenue Fund. Visit playalberta.ca/EST to learn more. That's playalberta.ca/EST. Must be 18 plus. If you gamble, use your game sense.
We're back here on EST Afternoons. Thank you for joining us. If you're watching, listening, slamming that thumbs up, we appreciate you. It's Joaquin, Gage, Hernan, Salas here on this Friday afternoon. Still 3-1 in the France-Norway game. 56 minutes into that one. And Senegal still leading Iraq 1-0. 4 other games still to come in the World Cup. Tons of CFL action this weekend as well. And to talk all things Edmonton Elks, friend of the show, first guest ever on EST Afternoons, Elks defensive backs coach Aaron Grymes. AG, always good to see your face. How you doing?
Doing good. I appreciate it. I heard you just say, there's people slamming the thumbs up button. You keep bringing me on here, they're going to turn into thumbs down pretty soon.
No. We have people stoked that you're on, buddy. Aaron, I was there with you with the Elks during some tough times. Just talk about the vibe right now. 3-0. Big win in Winnipeg. The club hasn't won there, I think, since 2018. The defense looks legit. But just talk about the vibe right now with your squad and the coaches with a 3-0 start.
They're winning vibes right now. Ed, when he first came back, he talked a lot about, walking around like you have the winning lotto ticket in your pocket, and the feeling that you would have if you had that in your pocket. And financially, I'm far from winning the lotto, but being 3-0 sure makes things, a lot better. I'd say winning cures a lot of things, and it certainly is picking the vibes up around the building right now.
Aaron, so, from the start of the season, we talked to a lot of players, and the kind of the message that everyone was not the start of a season, but the continuation of where you guys left off. Was that kind of what you tried to install in the defensive side of things? Because it looked so good at the end of the season, and what we've seen so far is kind of a continuation of that.
Absolutely. And it has been that. Let's pick up where we left off. Let's not start back at square one. And I think that as a team, that's where we've left off, all 3 phases. And it's been fun, because the guys understand the foundation. They know the standard. They know what the culture is in the building. And now it's more X's and O's. How do we game plan? How do we put ourselves in a position to win? And the best part is the personnel department's done a phenomenal job of bringing the kind of guys in who don't get satisfied. We're 3-0, but we're watching the film as if, well, how can we be better? How can we not, have a heart attack on the last drive of the game for once?
Aaron Grymes, Elks defensive coach, joining us here on EST Afternoons. Well, let's talk about that defense, Aaron. For you, you're in your second year as the DB's coach, but how important was it that you got the same 5 guys back? I know Metier was the starter there to start. He got hurt, but Shaylin Garnes hasn't missed a step there at the safety position. But how important was it for you to have kind of the same guys in year 2?
I think it's probably the most important thing that's went into the defensive backs so far this season. Now, our D-line went absolutely berserk yesterday, and we always talk to the D-line, and I remember doing this as a player too, is, help me help you. The faster you guys get there, the better everything's going to look on the back end. So we're definitely not in that by ourselves, but defensive back play is a lot like O-line play. It's chemistry. It's reps together. It's communicating. It's knowing what the person next to you is going to do and how they see certain route concepts. And when you have banked 1,000 reps at that last year, it's a lot faster to be able to knock that out this year.
Aaron, you mentioned just talk about a little bit of the feelings of that game, because it would seem like it's a little bit of a roller coaster. You got the first series, 2 and out right away. Team goes down, marches all the way downfield, but then you go into half. You got that lead, and it's you're more of the focus just staying on that path. But then you get to the last play of the game. And you can't be out there, so it's completely out of your control. But then, you have Caleros trying to dump it off, and at the end of the game, and not even going to the end zone. That's got to make you feel pretty good about your defensive scheme too.
Absolutely, it makes us feel really good. Whenever you can be in the victory formation, offensively or defensively in the game, you're in a good spot. And then to know that the D line is getting back there so fast that they don't really have time to throw up the Hail Mary shot. That always makes you feel better. As a team, as a coach, and as a defensive back who's on the field. And, we're still young, we're still learning. We're not perfect. I mentioned the guys know that, and they're willing to continue to grow. But I will say in the CFL, majority of games do come down to the last 3 minutes. So to assume that we're going to go into anybody's home and absolutely, smoke them out the gate, it would be a little bit of a pipe dream. Now I would love for that to happen. But the reality is it doesn't happen very often. So we do, if we want to go to where we want to go and do what we say we want to do, we got to learn how to win games late. And we've been fortunate enough to do that the last 2 weeks against 2 very good teams.
Yeah, and AG, that's, in years past, this club probably loses those games, right? It's about learning and learning from all those mistakes from prior years.
Yeah, and I think, Hernan, you're being nice. You said probably loses those games. I mean, the record speaks for itself.
Yeah.
We were losing those games. But I think that's a massive shout-out to the guys in the room, the players. They are on the sideline. And unfortunately, I was here for it both as a player and as a coach for some of those years. The vibe's different on the sideline. Those guys are eager to get back on the field. The offense wants a chance to go win the game. The defense wants a chance to go out there and finish the game, for the team. And that's not something that was happening the previous years, and so that's a lot of fun as a coach to see the confidence and the swagger that the team is playing with in those critical moments.
AG, I know you just recently retired. You're in your second year as a coach here with the Edmonton Elks. You ever feel like just wanting to be out there again, or are you good right now?
Man, I'm telling you what, there's not enough knee braces in this world to get you back on that football field.
That's fair. Now, we do have a question from a listener who says, question for AG, does he see glimmers of the 2015 D-line in this year's group?
Ooh, I think it's too early for me to say that.
Okay.
But I do think when you look at the havoc and the chaos that was created last night, it certainly gives you hope, but I don't want to start shooting too high. We're 3-0, and that's awesome, but we got to go 1-0 next week, and that's super cliche to say, but that's the mindset the players want. And if that's the mindset the players want, then you're damn right, as coaches, we're going to keep going with that mindset. I hope people keep counting us out.
Aaron, I don't know if you noticed, but our colleague Jason Milne is usually down there, and he has a little segment that he's feeding some of your players donaires. Is there any sort of jealousy that you haven't partaken in this kind of skit, or are you worried that it might slow guys down with the amount of donaires that guys are eating right now?
Hey, whatever the heck we've been doing for the last 3 weeks, you bring the donaires, you bring the cameras, whatever. I'm not superstitious, but I'm a little stitious.
Yeah. Okay.
AG, remember back 2022, we took you to that Jamaican restaurant. We had the oxtail and the jerk chicken.
Yeah.
You ever made it back there?
That is fire. I still recommend that place because I never had oxtails till I went there, and that was phenomenal.
Yeah. Are you a donaire guy?
Ah, man, is it going to ruin my request for permanent residency if I don't even know what a donaire is?
Are you serious, AJ?
Really?
You don't know what a donaire?
It looks like a burrito.
No? Yeah. It's a little bit different.
Oh yeah. No. I mean, don't tell the government I said that. I'm trying to get permanent residency. I know what poutine is.
You've been here so long, AG, and you've never had a donaire. Well, we're going to tell Jay Milne here. You're on the list
He's going to seek you out.
No, hey, we're 3-0 with the players trying.
Okay. If we need to mix it up, we'll get you.
I appreciate it.
AG, are you a picky eater?
I used to be,
Okay.
but I'm mature. Now I'm 35 now, Hernan. I got a couple gray hairs coming in. I got to be a good leader for my children.
Yeah.
Jeez, AG, only 35 years old, man. You're just a youngin' still, man.
Depends on what world we're talking.
AG, it's always a pleasure to talk to you. We're over the moon here for you at EST that the Elks are 3-0 and continued success, and look forward to watching you guys next Saturday against the BC Lions.
I appreciate you guys. Always love being on the show, and let's keep this thing rolling.
All right, that's Aaron Grymes, Elks defensive backs coach, joining us there. Look like from his backyard, eh?
I can't believe he's never had a donaire.
I can't believe he's never had a donaire. He's been here for over 10 years, man.
Crazy.
What are they doing down there at the Elks? Come on, Curry. Get the man a donaire. But you know what? You know what's weird with donaires, though? I find that it's almost like an acquired taste. Like some people might not like them. Whereas a burrito, everybody loves a burrito.
Not everybody.
No.
Dusty.
Dusty likes just a steak burrito. Like nothing in it, but just...
I think he would just take it all, just eat the steak.
He won't even eat the wrap.
Yeah.
Oh, man. He's the best, AG. But I haven't had a donaire in a while.
I made homemade donaires the other day.
I don't do too well with donaires anymore, Joaquin, at my age.
No. Well, you're sick yesterday. That's what I'm saying.
I got to run, though.
You got to find that balance.
What is that balance?
It's
Is a
work-life balance.
Is a donaire bad for you?
Yeah.
The sauce is bad. Sure.
The saltiness of the meat.
Yeah.
But it's still protein. It's still not. The wrap is not that bad.
Well, it's not a full meal, though, right? Technically. Like,
Well,
where are
it's-
the greens?
Because I don't know. When you make them homemade, it's different, I think. They got them on that big, I think it's fine.
Yeah.
But it's like.
The wrap's not bad for you.
You don't eat 4 Big Macs a day either, right?
Hell no.
Yeah, it's just.
I can't even eat a Big Mac now. I just eat a mock chicken. Filet fish once in a while.
Well, who was A&W brought those smash burgers in here?
Yeah.
Those were good.
Excellent.
And I bought one for my boy after we went to the Game Con last weekend.
Yeah.
I didn't get one for myself, but it smelt and looked delicious.
What's worse, a burger or a donaire for your body?
I would say, if we're looking fast food stuff, I would say a burger, because you're probably getting it from fast food place.
Yeah.
And those ones you're not getting any vegetables or anything on there usually, right? Donaires, people put stuff in there.
Yeah, yeah.
But I mean, it's just a big, huge thing of meat. You're probably not supposed to eat that much meat.
Okay, so
like the fact that there's something called a jumbo donaire.
Well, just get the regular.
Yeah, but I remember one time my uncle said, "Hey, let's get donaires. We're having everyone over," and he ordered. Yeah, I'll get 6, and there was a ton of us. I go 6, but he ordered like the
jumbos?
the Godzilla donaires, and he got like these 6 things, and they look like those pressed stone fire logs that you remember those things.
Yeah.
And we just cut them into sections, and I'll be able to pound. And I ate one. I go, oh my gosh. Like that's why you feel so bad.
Yeah.
And when you get a donaire, you should cut it in half and just eat half. And then wait 15 minutes, because you probably won't eat that other one until.
But where's the fun in that? NASCAR Nolan says donairs are like 2,000 plus calories. Yeah, but so is a burger combo.
Yeah, if you're getting the fries and stuff, that's good.
Yeah, don't do fries with a donaire. You don't need it.
No.
Okay, I'll ask you this. Does a donaire come with cheese, or do you have to ask for cheese?
You ask for it.
Okay. I always thought donaires came with cheese, and then I heard a discussion on the Hangout, I think, where they're like, well, they always ask you if you want cheese.
Yeah. Cheese is always extra. You look at there's a little thing.
Wait,
Add
so they
cheese.
charge you?
Yeah.
What kind of BS is this? Vincenzo says donaire subs are good. Yes. I bought Cube one back in the old shop. I bought him a donaire sub.
Again, a sub. Like I went to a Italian center and grabbed one of those ready-mades.
Yeah.
And just ate half. I ate the other half. I shouldn't have. But you could just eat half. Even Dusty said that. Should just have the half. Then save it for later.
That's the thing he likes the Italian paninos.
He likes a lot. He's just
scared of food.
Yeah, it's weird.
Once he gets past the fear, Like our boy Koob will eat anything.
Oh, yeah. He's
Not that I'll
adventurous.
like it.
You know what? Eric said something weird to me too, because I made that peach cobbler thing, and I said, "Hey, Eric, you want some?" And he looks, "Oh, wait, what's peaches? No way!" I'm like, "What? So not going to touch peaches? They're gross."
Really?
But you eat like oysters and stuff, you know?
I know. You draw the line at peaches.
Peaches? Really?
Peaches? I don't think I've ever met anyone who doesn't like peaches.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's sweet. I love peaches.
Peaches are great. Millions of peaches.
You like plums?
Peaches for me.
You like plums?
I
like when they're like sour.
I can't eat them after that Eastbound and Down when Will Ferrell's talking about, he's doing that whole thing about his plums. He's done my plums.
My plums. Yeah.
I'll eat a plum.
Yeah, but donairs are solid. But I can only have them once, like every 3-4 months. And once I eat a donair, I don't eat for the rest of the day. That's how it is with donairs.
See, that's what tells you it's probably not good for you, right? Because it's a lot of bread. I mean, if you load up on the veggies, I think it helps with the passage. I believe a little roughage with your donair. If you're just going straight meat and cheese and sauce, no wonder you feel like crap.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, the only veggie I don't like on my donairs is lettuce. I like lettuce.
Yeah,
I just don't like
lettuce
it
on a lot of stuff.
I don't like it on my donairs.
Yeah.
Tomato, onion, maybe some black olives, maybe some jalapenos or banana peppers.
I saw a thing that I really want to do. I'm thinking I might do it. They're called Texas Twinkies.
Oh,
have you seen these things?
No.
So it's a big jalapeno, and they stuff it with cream cheese and then smoked brisket, and then wrap it in bacon and then smoke it, and then put like a what was it? Honey bourbon sauce, like basting it with it. They looked pretty good.
Wow. Wowzers.
That's my next foray into Texas barbecue.
Do you put lettuce on your donair?
I do.
Yeah. Wow.
But I like lettuce on that stuff.
See, I'm not even a big lettuce guy on my burgers. I will put it from time to time, but
I mean, yeah.
In a sandwich, I don't really put it as much.
I always put some green in there. I like that though. Like arugula in a sandwich, I think is fantastic.
It's good. Spinach.
Yeah, I'll do it. But spinach, is this weird? I like cooked spinach.
For your sandwich?
No.
Oh.
I don't like spinach because it tastes like even after you wash it, it feels like it put a film on in your mouth.
Yeah, it's a little different. I agree with that, but
you should see what I put together this morning.
What'd you put together?
Well, when I dropped my wife off and daughter off at the airport, came back because I come back and there's that Friesen Brothers.
Mm-hmm.
So I went in there and you should go. They got some sales in there.
Okay.
So, but I got they had a quarter portion of a brisket on sale.
Ooh.
So I chopped that up into big cubes and then I seared that up. Then cut up a bunch of veggies, took the meat out, put the veggies in there, little tomato paste, then a can of fresh tomatoes, cooked all that, then put the meat back in. Or then I did put a bottle of red wine in there.
That's good, man.
And then cooked all that and then put the meat back in. Now it's in the slow cooker.
Ooh.
So I'm thinking that might be good for the Texas Twinkies. Because all I need is the jalapenos and the cream cheese. And then I'll take out all the stuff, take the meat out, and then put the meat in with the jalapenos with the cream cheese and then smoke that with bacon. We'll see.
That's crazy. Another question I have about a donair. Does a donair, in order for it to be a donair, it has to have the sweet sauce?
No, I don't think so.
No?
I think it can have the tzatziki too. Sometimes I like that.
I had it with the garlic sauce one day, and it just didn't smack as
really?
It does.
You like the sweet?
Sauce. Yeah.
That's
and
fine.
I love tzatziki too, but I don't think it's meant for the donair. I think it has to be the sweet sauce.
Really?
Because back in the day, I'm talking like I'm so old, but there was a couple of donair shops that had a dill pickle sauce.
Really?
Yeah, like a dill sauce instead of the sweet sauce.
Yeah, there's a lot of things you can do, man.
Yeah. This one says, I love cooked spinach. Gourmet salad at sushi. Love that stuff.
Yeah, I like cooked spinach too.
We say hello to the Winnipeggers, the Hustlerites, the WSTers. Are you worried about Connor Hellebuck leaving? Dun, dun, dun. All right, coming up next, we'll get to the Screw Let's Do a Parlay this day and all that fun stuff, and we'll close it out and get you ready for the Reed Wilkins Show. Don't go anywhere. We're back after a break and a Coob Sports Update.
Live World Cup action. France up 3-1 over Norway in the 76th minute of play. And in the 72nd minute of action, Senegal has taken a 4-0 lead on Iraq. In other news, the NHL Draft begins at 5 o'clock. Toronto with the first overall pick. Sharks and Canucks will pick 2 and 3 respectively. In other news, the Sabres, they've acquired Owen Zellweger from the Ducks in exchange for the 45th overall pick in prospect Anton Wahlberg. Elsewhere, Brett Kulak has re-signed with the Avalanche on a 5-year deal worth $4.5 million a season. Colorado also inking 41-year-old Brent Burns to a 1-year contract worth a base salary of $850,000. Friday Night Football. 2-0 Rough Riders play the 1-1 Argos. AJ Ouellette doubtful with an ankle injury, while Keyshawn Johnson is available for Saskatchewan. To baseball, the Jays Rangers game 2 of their series. First pitch just after 5 o'clock. Patrick Corbin starting for the home squad, and ahead of the game, Adam Macko was recalled from the AAA Bisons. Toronto designating Simeon Woods-Richardson for assignment in a corresponding move. And at Remax Field, the Riverhawks battle the lefties. Tune into the game on any of EST's audio streams. First pitch just after 7. This sports update is brought to you by the Capital Care Foundation. Hit the turf and enjoy some incredible cuisine and live entertainment during the Feast on the Field, August 19th at Commonwealth Stadium. Proceeds go toward helping seniors and residents in Capital Care communities. Get your tickets now at capitalcarefoundation.net. The Screw Let's Do It Parlay up next here on EST Afternoons. I'm Zachary Kubish, keeping you up to date.
Subs. Our subs are freshly toasted, stacked high, and crafted to satisfy. Each sub is piled high with premium meats, melty cheese, and toasted to perfection. Firehouse Subs brings bold flavor to every bite, all served on a freshly toasted roll. But we're not just feeding Edmonton, we're fueling it. Dig into the brisket hat trick, piled with slow-smoked brisket and melty cheese. Or go to the Firehouse Subs fan favorite, the Hook and Ladder. Made to order with smoked turkey, honey ham, and Monterey Jack cheese on a perfectly toasted roll. With 15 Firehouse Sub locations across Edmonton and the greater area, it's easy to grab a hot and hearty sub close to home. Firehouse Subs. Hot, hearty, made to satisfy.
When gambling, set a budget before you play. Stay informed and visit GameSenseAB.ca to learn how. Remember, if you gamble, use your game sense.
Here's to the beautiful lakes and stunning landscapes Canada has to offer. And for the kayak, camping gear, and summer toys you use to enjoy them? Need extra space? Sentinel Storage. Try 4 weeks free. Visit sentinelstorage.ca. Happy Canada Day.
It's the weekend. The sun is out. And everyone, yes, even the kids, are bored. Bring them to the Canadian Brewhouse. Our patios have games to keep the whole family going. Rooftop views, real turf to run around on, and misters for when the summer gets serious. Oh, and we've still got the game on. Always. All day, all weekend, all summer. The Canadian Brewhouse, Canada's best patios.
You've heard the name, but what does it mean? For over 66 years, William Huff Advertising has supplied signage from screen printing to digital to LED with design, production, and install in-house. It's a one-stop shop for all your signage needs. Edmonton owned and operated, William Huff has been trusted by the biggest companies and teams in the City of Champions and many others across the country to do the job. If you're looking for a way to get the word out about your company or event, they are the answer. Go to www.williamhuff.com. Their results speak for themselves.
Final segment, EST Afternoons. Little Beastie Boys there to bring you back to EST Afternoons. Joaquin, Gage, Hernan and Salas, Zack, Kubish here with you. I do have a hot take on the Beastie Boys, but I'm going to save it, I think, for the summer. Once we're done all this hockey talk and we have nothing to talk about, Joaquin.
Oh, I can't wait.
We'll talk about the Beastie Boys.
The Beastie Boys?
The Beastie Boys. Read their book. I've read their book. I've listened to all their albums, and I got some takes. All right? But we'll save that conversation for another day. Will Darnell be moved before Monday morning? Let us know. River Korean Box 780-218-9999. People are fighting about what is a traditional donair right now. Traditional Halifax donair only includes sweet sauce, tomatoes, and diced white onions, Joaquin.
Yeah.
Okay. But where'd the lettuce come from? That's an Edmonton thing?
Yeah.
Oh, I can tease it like that, Max, because then you're gonna want to chime in, right? You're gonna want to hear what I have to say about the Beastie Boys and get everybody's feedback as well.
Yeah, exactly. Stay tuned for it. But my girlfriend, both of her parents are from Nova Scotia.
Yeah.
And they grew up most of their adult life too before moving to Alberta. The first time they had a donair in Edmonton, it was with tzatziki, and they literally cried because they thought that's just how donairs work. Because that's not the right way for donairs. It's got to be sweet sauce. That's what they told me. So that's tradition, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I like the sweet sauce, so.
I like both. Mix both in, man.
Oh, no.
No?
Maybe some hot sauce. Maybe a little bit. A little sliver. Max Pazuzu says Paul's Boutique is the top 3 album of the 80s. Ooh, Max Pazuzu. That's a hot take. Holy smokes. I don't know if I'd go that far.
I don't think...
no.
Well, given my movie take, this probably isn't that surprising. I haven't listened to much of the Beastie Boys. They're the first. They're the first group to sample, right? Is that what they're known for?
No, but they not the first. No. God,
were they not the first? That's what one of my instructors at NATE. I'm trying to remember who that was. Was that Albright? Dave Albright? He was all over the Beastie Boys.
No, don't get me wrong. The Beastie Boys are their talent. And I don't want to get into it because we got to go in 8 minutes. So that's why I don't want to get into it now. But I'll get into it in another show because I do have some takes. I do. And again, I don't dislike the Beastie Boys, but I have things to say. So Max, you're going to have to wait till next week. Max Pazuzu says top 3 albums of the 80s, Purple Rain, Thriller, Paul's Boutique. I agree with Purple Rain and Thriller. I don't agree with Paul's Boutique. The 80s.
Who's Paul's Boutique?
It's Beastie Boys album.
Oh.
There was so much good music in the 80s, bro. So
NWA?
Straight Outta Compton? What was the Beastie Boys album with the plane?
That's probably the Intergalactic one.
No.
That
was their first album.
Okay, should we I'm writing this down.
Yeah, that's their first album. The first album is The Airplane, License to Ill.
License to Ill, that's what it is.
Okay, we should, during the summer, our top 10 albums from each decade.
That's not a bad idea.
Holy smokes, look at the young Coob. Look at the big brain on Coob.
I would say hip-hop, but you guys don't listen to hip-hop.
I do. I can't list the top 10 albums from the 80s hip-hop.
If you're asking me the Beastie Boys' best album, that's incredibly hard.
License to Ill.
No, I'd go Check Your Head. That's just my taste. But yeah. Okay, how about this? Next week, Max, you tell me the day. We'll have a nice conversation about the Beastie Boys. Joaquin and Coop, please listen to every album this weekend.
No. Not a chance.
Let's get to the screw. Let's do a parlay for Play Alberta. When you bet with Play Alberta, you give back to Alberta. That's because it's the only app in the province that puts all revenue directly back into supporting programs and services that Albertans rely on every day. So next time you place a wager on your favorite team, know that you're also making a difference across the province through Alberta's General Revenue Fund. Visit playalberta.ca/EST to learn more.
Screw it, let's do it, no delay. Let's take a risk today. No sense being safe. We need a huge payday.
All right, boys. How about I start us off?
Well, how's our bet looking that we made yesterday?
Oh, we lost.
Oh,
you picked Korea. No. What was our bet yesterday?
I picked the Jays to win.
I picked Sweden.
Sweden tied.
That's not good.
I'm going to take...
They got a goal taken away, though, too. That sucked.
Yeah, they did. I'm going to take the Monte Coxie anytime touchdown today for the Argos. Plus, he's on our fantasy team.
Okay, well,
selfish.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Selfish.
No, but he's one.
He's on our fantasy. We need him to score anyway, so it's good.
No, I know, but he's a good He's a good receiver. Okay, who's going next?
Yeah, I'll go. I'm taking Riders on the spread -4.5. That's -116.
Look at this guy, eh? What are you doing?
Riders on the spread over the Argos. Look at this guy. Didn't even listen to what I have to say.
-3.5?
Yeah. 4.5. -4.5.
That's good.
Okay, what do you got, buddy?
I'm going to say there will be a red flag at this weekend's F1 race at the Red Bull Ring.
I don't know what that means.
How do you bet on that?
I don't think you can bet on that.
I just did.
Okay, so...
Well, he's Gager. He can bet on anything he wants.
What's red flag again, buddy? Sorry?
The red flag?
Yeah.
Someone crashes and they got to send out the safety car.
Oh. You're going to bet on that?
Yeah.
Oh.
Does that mean the race is over?
No.
Oh,
It just means there's a virtual... Remember, if a car goes off and they can't get it back, they got to have a red flag.
Oh, red flag in race. It is in there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Plus 500, you goofballs. And the reliability is a huge question mark this weekend.
Yeah.
These cars don't like the heat.
So we have the Riders to cover over 4.5, right? -4.5. So that means they got to win by 5.
5.
We have the DeMonte Coxey anytime touchdown and a red flag in the race this weekend, right?
Right.
Okay. I like it.
It could happen at the first turn, which probably will.
Yeah, it could. Jody says, no way. 5150 by Van Halen. Play Deep by the Outfield in Asia, and Born in the USA were better albums. See, that's just always great because everybody has their different taste.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Like you're a music guy. Like you listen to a lot of music.
I know all the music.
Coop's a music guy.
I know all
More
the
than a
words
movie
to
guy.
songs. Well, I don't know all the words. I make up a lot of them, but I know the beat.
Okay. But Max Bezuzu, see, and this is why it's a great discussion on the BC Boys, because Max Bezuzu has that album top 3 for him in the 80s, and I completely disagree, but we'll have this discussion. Maybe we'll have a music segment once a week, and we'll just talk music.
I mean, you got to throw a Phil Collins.
Oh.
I can feel it.
Genesis or Phil Collins?
Well, was Peter Gabriel with Genesis, though?
I think he was.
So that's tough.
Because they both had great work.
Because I remember I was in love once, and I listened to that Peter Gabriel album all the way to and from my girlfriend's house.
See, Max, now we're talking the same language. Public Enemy, It Takes a Nation. That's one of the best Public Enemy. That was my first rap album ever.
Really?
Yeah. You don't like hip-hop, eh, Joaquin, even the old stuff a little bit?
Why do you always say that?
Well, I don't know, because I've never seen you as a hip-hop guy. Because you've never really, like you know your music knowledge is more rock. 80s. No?
I don't know. You'd have to give me trivia and see if I knew it. You know what we should do is a Name That Tune segment.
Oh. And we each... Okay, but how would it work? So, like, I'm a hip-hop guy. Would you guys give me hip-hop, or would you guys make me do a completely different job?
Well, that's the thing. We could pick our categories, but there'd have to be questions from each side, right?
Ah, that's a very good idea.
I'll work on it.
Thank you. Let me know so I can cut the audio.
Yeah, I know. That's what I mean. But we'll need someone else to cut the audio. Because if you cut it, you'll know.
Oh, yeah, I guess. Everybody cuts their own audio.
Benny's full-time now, isn't he?
Benny, cut it here and
Benny,
here.
start cutting.
Oh, man.
Cut and clip it. Come on. Waiting for a copyright strike.
Max with a good idea. I think we randomize a year, and then each person gives a couple of songs. That's a good way of doing it.
Is Max full-time?
Are we paying Max?
So
I like that.
Let's do it up to today, though. Like, if we have to pick a song from 2026, we're
Coop wants
picking
to
a
play
song
too.
from 2026.
Drake.
Well, of course I do.
Drake.
No, Drake sucks.
Well, don't tell Benny that.
Oh,
Them's
Benny.
fighting words.
Well, he's not good anymore.
Benny loves
He
Drake.
loves the Drake.
He just pumped out music.
fan of the
He's a money maker. He's not a music maker. There's no passion in it.
Yeah, so if we did it this way, like a randomize a year, like 1988, and we'll go to the Wheel of Fun.
And Justice for All.
You know, I have a
Metallica.
board game that actually does this.
Oh, okay.
Really?
We can play the board game on
Yeah,
here.
there we go. Yeah.
Because in August, it's going to be some tough shows.
We'll have Captain Skates and Babcock emails to go through.
I like Fenner's Pancakes. The Rocky IV soundtrack.
Oh, that's a good one.
Dirty Dancing soundtrack. Oh, it's great. You know what band I really like? Old school Fleetwood Mac.
Do you?
Yeah, they got some bangers.
Some bangers.
I was listening to Steve Winwood the other day.
Winwood.
Yeah, solid guy.
Steve Winwood and the Steve Winwood Band?
Yeah, I think so.
That's what it's called? No, that's what they're called.
Steve Winwood and the Steve Winwood
Have you
Band?
heard Steve Winwood songs?
Come on.
Like, they've all been redone.
Yeah, you would know them, Coop. Some Dire Straits.
Dire Straits is
I
good.
remember the video, right?
Yeah.
But I Want My MTV or whatever.
Yeah.
Money for Nothing. I wasn't a huge fan of Dire Straits, but they were just played over the radio. So you knew them.
All right. Big shout out to Aaron Grymes for the Edmonton Elks for joining us, as well as Guy Flaming, our buddy from the Pipeline Show. The NHL Draft goes today. There's tons of World Cup action still to come. You got the Riders and Argos battling out, and this weekend it's full of sports. Once again, we thank you for listening and watching and the thumbs up throughout the week, and especially today on this Friday. Everybody out there, enjoy your weekend. Be safe. Love each other. For Coob and Joaquin, Hernan saying, enjoy your weekend and chowders.